The elements have been around a lot longer than we have. The sun, the wind, the water, the earth. And when Great River Energy and our member cooperatives have more than 1.7 million people counting on us to preserve those resources just as they do, you do it. You do it right, and you do it to last. For all that the earth offers, have we really tapped its potential? Look around the 12.5 acres of Great River Energy's new corporate campus, and you'll find the answer. This 166,000 square foot building is a living, breathing commitment to environmental stewardship. Let's see exactly how Great River Energy is making the most of the elements to harness and preserve. The wind. It can cause devastation, but that same power can also be put to practical use. The wind turbine that overlooks the Great River Energy headquarters is turning wind into electricity, generating power out of thin air. But the turbine also serves as a symbol for the entire building, a structure that is of the earth, rather than intruding on it. And that's just one of nature's elements being put to use in this amazing enterprise. The sun. It's been the Earth's fuel for all of time. But only lately have humans been making the most of its ability to ease the burden on the Earth. The Great River Energy building's roof features photovoltaic solar panels that convert the sun's power into energy for the building. These panels, along with the wind turbine, generate up to 15% of the building's annual power use. Highly efficient displacement ventilation works from the floor up, using pods to send hot or cool air only where it's needed. The building itself has a north-south orientation, meaning offices will stay cooler in the summer without excessive air conditioning. But there will still be plenty of sunshine coming in. Virtually all the workspaces in the building will receive abundant natural light, providing a more comfortable work environment and reducing the need for energy-consuming artificial light. In fact, built-in daylight sensors will monitor lighting needs and provide only the amount needed at the time. A similar type of sensor also plays a key role in preserving yet another crucial element: water. It covers much of the earth, it's in our bodies, and it influences our daily lives. If we waste it, we're failing in our responsibility to the planet. Sensors in the new building will control water use, ensuring that the only water that comes from the tap is the water being used. But we don't just preserve the water, we put it to work. A 20,000-gallon cistern or reservoir collects rainwater and snowmelt from the roof and puts it back to use through the plumbing. A separate pond collects rainwater for the irrigation of the surrounding landscape, and a little water will go a long way on that landscape. It features Minnesota native prairie grasses and fruit trees that don't need very much irrigation. Overall, the building uses up to 90% less water than a standard corporate campus, saving up to 1.6 million gallons every year. But the crowning utilization of water comes right outside the doors, where Arbor Lake provides the conductivity for a highly efficient geothermal cooling and heating system. As you enter the building, you'll notice ergonomically friendly stairs designed to encourage employee wellness, along with elevators that support green principles. They use 60% less energy and less space than traditional ones. The building itself was constructed with local materials, including Mankato limestone and Lake Superior granite. almost half of the cement used in the building's concrete was replaced with fly ash from our own power plants. That's a coal byproduct that's usually sent to a landfill, and almost all the waste from the construction was recycled in some form. The wind, the sun, the water, the earth. Individually, we do our best to conserve. But can a building like this really make a difference? The answer? A resounding yes. Just compare it to traditional office buildings. It will use 50% less energy, 90% less water, produce up to 15% of its own renewable energy, all while using recycled and locally produced materials. It means something else too. Great River Energy is pursuing Platinum LEED certification, which represents the highest standards of sustainable construction. LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. It's a designation made by the U.S. Green Building Council that promotes a whole building approach to sustainability, taking into account conservation, efficiency, and environmental quality. Great River Energy's headquarters will be one of a handful of buildings in the world that meet these high standards. Standards that can be duplicated by other companies who want to follow our lead.
A project that demonstrates this type of commitment doesn't just happen. It takes people who are dedicated to the sustainability of our environment. The vision of our entire sustainable team made this incredible building a reality. They uphold our corporate values, values that our employees and members don't just hear about, they experience them every time they walk through the doors of this building.
Leading by example. It's Great River Energy's way of giving back to an environment which we often take for granted. Sun, wind, water, earth. Resources we will always take care of, just as they have taken care of us.